So Luke, a 1-0 defeat against Dagenham and Redbridge on Tuesday evening, but a dominating performance in the main?
I think we controlled the game. I do think we controlled the game. I've watched it back. Jammer's header from the corner, he has to do better. I think either side of just to miss a goal. Shaq's chance from Jammer's cross in the first half should do better and hit the target. The penalty's the penalty. I was probably a little bit harsh on Elliot Justin. It's a better save than what I felt on the night. It's a great save to palm that onto the bar and out is impressive. But I didn't think or remember on the night and watching the game Ashmore doing much until their goal, and it's disappointing. We switched off on 2 occasions. People have got to take ownership on the percentages that they played a part in the goal, and they've gone and scored from a back post, and then we went and controlled it again without having really any end product, and that's something that we need to address. And I know people will be going, any chance of him working on it in training? We're working on it tirelessly. Honestly, we're talking about it, trying to reconfigure a few things to enhance our final third, because I feel we paint beautiful pictures to get into the areas, and at the minute we're not having that finishing touch and putting the ball in the back of the net. So yeah, frustrating. I felt Solihull, we had enough chances to win a game of football. Wrexham, we controlled it for large periods and went 1-0 down, and the same was very much similar effect on Tuesday evening against Dagenham. We need to pick ourselves up, which we've done. Thursday and Friday, very good sessions. Today was nice, bright and breezy. Prepped in terms of how Torquay play and how they set up. And yeah, like I said, we'll be ready, focused to go and put it right come Saturday afternoon.
So you mentioned 3 games there. Wrexham away, Solihull away, and then Tuesday against Dagenham at home. 3 dominating performances, 3 games where we dominated possession and proceedings, but 3 defeats. Is that cause for concern?
It is, because we're not Bournemouth's 23s. I'm based on, as a manager, results, and fundamentally 3 points by whichever way it looks is fundamental. And I know in the perfect scenario, watching your team play in the manner that we have done and will do to continue going forward, but to not get 3 points on the board is frustrating. Is it a concern? No, because I think the performances are there. We need to show a little bit more killer. There's got to be a slight more concentration on our part defensively, and they've been fantastic, that mob. As a whole, defensively, we've been good, because we defend from the front with an intent press, and you see that in our stats in terms of our goals against column. Our goals for column needs to improve, and it's not taking anything away from the Cavs, Shaqs or Reedies of this world. Goals need to come from midfield, from our wing backs, and when the opportunity for centre halves to go up the pitch, put Jamal aside because he scored his fair share, in fairness to him, we need to add more goals across the board. And the goals that we've conceded, Solihull and then obviously again on Tuesday evening, they've not really worked hard for them, and that's something that we need to improve on. We need to get better in the final third. Our concentration levels got to improve in terms of, because I feel that defensively we're having large parts of the game, and it's not them battering us and wave after wave and in their 7th, 8th attempt they're scoring. It is very much against the run of play, and they're getting their goals. So concentration needs to improve on our part. Organisation on the breakdown needs to improve, but fundamentally we need to start putting the ball in the back of the net, and we've worked on it. You said, is it a concern? Frustration more so. It will be a concern if it starts to set in again. Would I prefer going to Torquay on Saturday and playing absolutely awful and winning a game of football? Of course, but fundamentally if you play awful for 36 games a season, you're going to lose more than you'll win. If you perform like we have done, I think the results will sway in your favour.
So we now travel to Gary Johnson's Torquay on Saturday. They've had a great start to the season, 6 wins from 7 games, 100% home record. How tough a test is this?
I love him. I think he's an unbelievable manager. I look forward to having 25-30 minutes before the game with him. He's been there, seen it, done it. He's got a team there that stinks of his Cheltenham team that won the league. You look at the changes on Sunday against Crawley, and they're like for like. So the personnel he has in his ranks is phenomenal. He goes and loses the likes of Reed, Lallana, the boy on loan from Bristol City. and then brings in Amira, and you think, I know that he's not right, but he's a powerhouse. He likes to run channels, so he's quite like Reedy. So, yeah, they're a very, very good team. Play a good brand of football, open, expansive, good runners, good intent, great combinations around the box. I'm under no illusions it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a very tough game. Like we've spoken to the group, they have their chinks. You don't concede 6 goals against Crawley and not have your chinks. But you don't score 14 in your last three games and don't have your threats. So, like I say, week in, week out, we have to control the controllable. We've got a game plan, the way we want to play. We want to try and emphasise that from the off. And yeah, stick the ball in the back of the net, because fundamentally the first goal in the National League is key. And I spoke to a manager on midweek, and we agreed that once you get that first goal, it changes the mindset, because teams have to come out at you. And you can pick and choose when you attack, what bodies you send forward, and when and how you counter. So, yeah, I like him. I think he's a very good manager. He's got a great team, and they're a massive club. And quite rightly deserve to be top of the table. I felt against Hartlepool they were frightening, played with a tempo and energy. Nemaney right-hand side, Whitfield right, and Evans on the point. They got good personnel in their ranks that all believe and have been a part of what he's done. Asa Hall was with him at Cheltenham, Wright was with him at Cheltenham, so they know him as a manager, how he likes to play. So, yeah, good. But then I know full well he'll be doing his homework on us. And when we got Sorba, I thought was excellent on Tuesday evening. Kane Smith, our back three, that is stiff in terms of won't allow people to get the run on them, won't allow people to get themselves set. We've got a great defensive record, 4 clean sheets that I think they've deserved. We need to ensure that we're on our mettle. And if we are, it'll be a very, very good game come 3 p.m. Saturday.